That's the best sound in the world. You're not seeing double, and I am not repeating a video. Ron and Sarah brought a load of wood. It was my Mother's Day gift. So thanks again, Ron and Sarah. I don't know, what would life be without such good friends? Well, when I'm retired and I had two friends at work that we worked closely together in the same office. I feel so fortunate because we always got along, and we still get together for dinner, and it's usually out here at the farm. Once a year, I call it my mayonnaise meal. I make all the salads with the mayonnaise in it, and we used to do this at work, and I always wanted to be special. I just love hospitality. I love cooking for friends, and so I was getting a lot of my vintage things out. I love this tablecloth. I found it thrifting, quite a few years back with the roosters, and I thought it looked so country, so I just wanted to put it down. And then I thought, I'm going to try to get the chicken things that I have out, or vintage things, and you can put something together like really easy and quick with some of the collections that you have. I bought this thrifting also for 50 cents that basket. And I know it's for a dish, but I thought it would just be pretty. I don't have a dish. It would just be pretty to put the buns in it. So we had the fruit salad also, because you don't want everything mayonnaise. And I found these rooster glasses in the cupboard, and I was excited to use those. And our wine glasses, our kids got us for one of our anniversaries. And I just love these, so I got them out. And with the barn and the sheep, we still have the country theme going on. I wanted to make it extra special, so Dave kindly made me some candles out of emptied eggshells. So I was excited to have those, and I just put them in egg cups that I had and placed them around the table in the center. Years ago in an antique mall, I found these planters that go in wire carts, and they had the original price tags on them. They were never used. So I washed them out real good, and I have always used them for food containers when I'm entertaining. I think that looks cute on the table. It just gives it that country spring feeling. Finally, we have rhubarb this year. I have planted rhubarb 3 places at the farm, and finally it's in a place that it likes. So I was so excited. I didn't make this for dessert, but I just had this the other day. I made a rhubarb strawberry crisp. I'll leave the recipe in the description. Oh my goodness, I was like so excited because I don't know, we're supposed to have farmland and we can't grow rhubarb here, but finally we did, and I was so excited. Now I'm going to I'm going to plant some more in that area. I love rhubarb. Do you like rhubarb? I think either people do or don't. I'm not sure that there's an in-between. The spirea is blooming, and it's so pretty. It's an old-fashioned flower. My parents had it in their yard, and I've always loved it. We have it coming the whole way on the building, coming down. It's just so pretty. Okay, kindred spirits, I just came up to the Walker house. I can start cleaning for the DAR group. I had mentioned previous, we have a group coming on June 1st. We've had already 2 tours before that. We do farm tours where we show you the farm and the sheep, but it's a bigger group coming. We're all excited. So the girl that's in charge of it asked me if I would like to sell, some of Dave's blacksmith or candles. And I was all excited. And we used to do that and then take people down to the shop. But it really isn't a shop. And then you have to go to another building. So if you were on a tour, I would think you just it would be more convenient. It would be like right in the house. And I was thinking here in the kitchen, and I have to tell you, I got a new dry sink. I just love it. I think I love it a little more than Dave, but he does like it when we looked at it really close. And this space here I like the table, but I thought, oh, a dry sink would be so nice there. I did not realize that dry sinks they're taller than what I thought. The one we got, it won't fit underneath there. I thought, okay, I have one in the house. We'll bring it up. And is this what you do? We move furniture around like crazy, but Dave says, this is what we do. And I thought, I'll bring that red one up. It'll look nice with that red underneath that blue cover. And it's too tight. It'll just fit underneath it. I was just shocked. And so I was thinking of putting the candles and the blacksmith stuff there. Well, that's not going to work. And I don't know if I like that table there. So I really wanted to keep them in the kitchen. It's roomy in here. I don't know. I just wanted to keep it in the kitchen. So what I came up with, I have to put that white dough box somewhere. And of course I'm cleaning that up, the Epsom salts. And that's from making our lavender bath salts. I'm going to move this red cupboard, I'm thinking, over to the right. I'll move those pictures, and I'll put the red dough box, not dough box, dry sink, where the white dough box is. So I think that'll look good there. And if Dave can blacksmith me something to hang on there, we do have something in the buttery. I could move it in, but I like that in the buttery. So I don't know. It wasn't here at one time. I do have a blacksmith hook thing that he could do. So anyhow, that's sort of what I'm thinking. But I'm going to get down and show you my new old dry sink, because I absolutely love it. But it needs some work. It's not perfect. And I want you to tell me. I would like your opinion. I'd like you to tell me what you think maybe I should do with it. This is the hook I was talking about. I was thinking Dave could but I know he has so many orders and things to do, but he could make this, or I could move this back in the kitchen. It was there at one time. I just love it. See, it's tulip ends, and if you're interested, he does make these. He sells them for people, but he makes ram horn ends, and oh my gosh, I love them too. Anyhow, I could move this to the kitchen, so that's a possibility, because we're going to move this for when the DAR comes. I'll move the desk. Okay, friends, this is our cellar of the Walker house. We have barnwood doors up. This is where we had our workshops, but we're going to, well, here's a little before. We're going to make this into a tavern area, a colonial 1800s tavern area, but right now it's storage, and we're moving all kinds of things around and deciding what we're going to keep and not. Oh, well, I'm down here. Look at this. Isn't he cute? I got to put this back up. It was in my kitchen. It's a weather vane. I love it. I call him Chucky for Chuck Roast. Anyhow, here is my dry sink. Here it is. It has a deep well. The patina is wonderful. It doesn't smell. Anytime I bought furniture, one time I bought something that smelled so bad that when I got it home, you don't smell things when you're out in an open field. So it doesn't smell at all. And if there is, some things just won't come out, some smells, but I love it. It is total, a folk art, early piece. The inside is just, let me do this. The patina is wonderful. Like I said, it's clean inside. These are one board, I don't know, like 20 inches, 22 inches. The sides are one board. The bottom is scrub planed. the construction is like early. So I think there was zinc. I think it was zinc lined at one time. And you could tell by the holes that they took the zinc out. But that doesn't bother me at all. It just adds to the story. And I love this top. I've never had a dry sink with a top like that. The drawer it's original. And they sort of made it to match the doors. The patina on it's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. I didn't talk Dave into it, but once we got it home, he was like, oh, look at the scrub plane bottom, and look how wide these boards are. And you can see the sides. It's gorgeous. It's just one board. And oh, I love cutouts. Do you like cutouts on early pieces? Look at that. Ugh. It just adds the character. It's so pretty. I just love it. So, my question to you is, I think they painted this gray, and that gray's been on there for a long time. I think they took the zinc off a long time ago. And should I strip it, sand it? Would you leave it alone? I could live with it for a while in the house and then just see, I don't know if I want to live with it forever, but I could take it in the house. And I washed this out. It was hardly dirty at all. So it's pretty much ready to go. This is more the true color here. And there is a little gouge there. But that doesn't bother me. I mean, my goodness, this is probably 200 and some years old. Oh, I can't wait just to put bowls in it. And what's your suggestion for on the top here? I thought of like a little wooden bucket and vegetables or fruit coming out of it. Fake, make some fake strawberries. And anyhow, this is what I have. This is what we just got. And, I'm curious what you think you would do with that gray. I would love your advice. Yes, what would you do with it? And, I'm curious. Well, we've been invited to some house calls and a barn, and we've cleaned out some things. And I've really been going thrifting more, and I'm just curious where you are finding your antiques now. Now, I am going to say I'm in my 60s, and I had a shop for 30 years. Well, actually 40. I had a shop with my mom before Dave and I had a shop. And I really never went thrifting. It was either flea markets or other antique shops, fleetiques as they're called. So anyhow, I'm just curious what you think about thrifting. So on the next video, let's just talk about that a little bit. And thank you so much. Our channel's growing, our little channel, our little Allegheny Township. So anyhow, thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. And I hope to see you real soon. Have a great day, everybody.